Welcome to the Ian and Taryn Podcast.
Online.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ian and Taryn
Podcast.
Oh, ready for it this time. Okay, we are back in action, ready for war here. War. I don't have anywhere to put my arm now because changed my desk setup, since you guys probably care so much. So, what do we have going on right now? We have, the stretch. I don't know if you guys know about California, but there's a stretch of the 134 freeway. They're going to name Obama.
What?
Yeah. Awesome.
What do you mean name it?
Name it Obama.
Huh. Who cares?
No, Taryn doesn't care about that.
I'm going to call it the 134.
Sounds good to me.
What are they going to say? Like, oh, I'm about to get on Obama right now?
Ooh.
I'm getting off Obama?
Oh. You're even better.
I'm jam-packed on Obama right now?
Obama really fucked me on the way here.
See, that's just not a good...
I'm starting to see your point now. I'm going to try and straddle this.
Obama's wide open.
Oh, God. Obama's just jam-packed out my booty. So, today...
Who said that? They didn't make any jokes? Where'd you hear that
from? No one
from?
made any jokes. We're the first people to make jokes about it.
I doubt that.
Yeah, 100%.
Who'd you hear it from?
The news.
They didn't make a single joke.
The prim and proper news. No booty jokes were made with the prim and proper news.
Well, it could have been at least funny jokes. Or is it like adopted? You know how it's like freeway adopted?
Could have been. I think it's just going to be named, though. So we can all blame Obama when we have traffic.
Like on our GPS, is it going to say like get on Obama?
Probably like Obama
in
Way.
1.2 miles.
Yeah. I assume so.
Obama Way?
I'm going to try and move this. Risking some noise. So, and I know we talked a little bit about her, and I know we talked about a little bit of Hurricane Harvey and Irma, but right now, like Harvey was like pretty, like definitely devastating, pretty bad. Taryn's laughing because she's trying to play footsies under here, which is like,
you don't have socks on.
Like. This is not prim and proper news. In case you guys are trying to get real facts from us, just get out of here. Get out of here. Go to somewhere else.
You don't have socks on.
Don't have socks on.
Under the table.
And I kind of wish I cut my toenails a bit more. Like they're not too bad, but now I'm just like tucking them in like this.
Ew.
But Harvey, devastating, right? Irma is gonna be even more devastating. Well, why do they both sound like aunt and uncle names at a barbecue?
They do.
Harvey and Herm are just acting a fool at the barbecue.
Like, pass the corn.
Yeah, pass the corn, Harvey.
Yeah.
Pass the Kool-Aid, Irma. Did it have to be Kool-Aid? No. Should have been iced tea, 100%. But speaking of...
Sweet tea.
Right. Sweet tea is my shizney.
Yeah, I like unsweetened tea because sweet tea has so much sugar
All
in
the
it.
sugar.
And unsweetened iced tea tastes good.
Right.
The only sweet tea I'll have is like Snapple peach iced tea.
Ooh, yeah, that
and that
mango.
has like I don't like the mango one. Well, like it's fine.
That mango?
It's fine. But I like the peach Snapple iced tea is my favorite, and that has like the same amount as like a soda.
Yeah.
It's not like crazy. Some of those sweet teas have like a huge amount.
Yeah.
Like homemade sweet tea or like sweet tea from McDonald's or something. Why are you always moving everything?
Well, because I set it up and then I'm like, oh, this seems good until I start to get in the mix. Now I want to put my arm here, can't.
Like, is this covering my face or am I good? I don't know.
Did you move your chair a little bit?
No.
Sure did.
No, I didn't. Maybe.
Try and scooch as much that way. Because with these mics, we have to talk right into them. It seems fine. Well, no one needs to see your face anyways. Mine's the important one, as everyone knows.
Yeah, sure.
But that brings me to follow of the week. Why? Because, and matter of fact, the first guy doesn't even follow me. Austin Weiss, One of my favorite guys
I
ever.
thought they have to follow us.
I know.
That's one of the
But
rules.
I gotta give this guy a shout out. Guns, cars, awesome wife, awesome family, shop of his own, doing big stuff, coolest guy ever. I've seen him prepare for like 3 like major events, it feels like. And he's like getting generators for people, like battening down the hatches, if that's how you say it in plural. Taking care of business. And I gotta give him a shout out. So hopefully he follows me after this.
Oh.
But also a real follower on my account, Jose Pablo Cueto, Cueto. We'll put it up here along with Austin Weiss. Matter of fact, Jose was my follower of the week, and your boy DM'd me.
Who?
Jose.
Say
Just
no.
before I started this podcast. I didn't get the chance to
Open it?
I said, hey, what's up, is like the initial beginnings, but I didn't find out what's up. But I'm like, oh, wow, that's pretty strange.
Interesting.
But he's been a good follower forever.
What if he like DM'd you like, I hate you, I'm blogging you or something?
Right, now it's too late. I'll just edit it out. If it's a bleep, you know, like that person. No, I'm just kidding. He seems great. But why not on the podcast, Ian? Didn't have any action. I had a whole lot of German action. Had to do a whole lot of translating.
That was on yours.
That was on mine. Okay. No action on the podcast.
Wasn't it the picture of Nala? Oh,
It
we
was
were gonna have
Nala Baby Gito. I guess she's going to miss out her cameo.
I know, because I tried to get her in that box and she didn't want to go in the box.
No. Don't put baby in a box.
That would have been too cute.
But she did get offered some old people treats.
Oh, yeah, she did. Well, she's getting up there. She
got a little gray in her beard.
She's 35 now. She's
35, yeah.
Looking for a man, if anybody
right, yeah.
out there has a single pup.
In Southern California, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's the cutest little pupper that you ever did see.
Yeah, she doesn't work out.
No, lazy.
She doesn't have a job.
Doesn't have a job.
Well, she has a part-time job of security, but she
does do a good job of security. Doesn't clean.
She kind of
doesn't cook.
She's on the clock whenever she wants.
Yeah.
She comes into work whenever she wants.
Yeah.
And sometimes too early. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, no security now.
Yep.
No
About
security.
7:30 the other morning.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be too early, but definitely was too early.
Oh, yeah, she was on one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
100%.
So there's this thing where you can dine with your favorite Disney couple.
Yeah.
Would you do that? And who would it be with?
Wouldn't do it ever.
Why?
Because they're just paid employees making who knows how little.
Disney pays pretty well.
But also, that it's not the characters.
Yeah, they're pretending to be the characters.
The last thing I want, I'm going to dig in and I'm going to find out who they are. You think they're going to hold character in front of me?
Yes.
No way. Bet 5 I could get them out of that character.
What do you mean? Bet 5 you can't.
Bet 5 I can.
Wait, what do you mean?
So hot today. I couldn't imagine being in those costumes. Whew, I'm glad these people are real. Don't want me to be all Cinderella-y.
They have to.
I'm like, whew, feet are really sweating in them glass slippers, aren't they? Are those acrylic or those glass? Because it's supposed to be glass. Looks like acrylic, probably.
Why would you do that? It's supposed to be fun.
Don't bring them around me.
They would just be like, what are you talking about? These are magic slippers. This is magic. I'm not sweating under this.
I see the fog in those.
I mean, it probably costs a lot of money, so you're not going to want to do that if you actually paid for that.
Right, hence why I'd have nothing to do with that whole scene.
Okay, well, if I paid for us to have dinner with a Disney couple, which couple would you want to dine with? Don't touch that.
I know.
Don't touch that.
Oh.
And you're touching
it. Just didn't care.
What are you doing?
I would want to do Aladdin.
Aladdin?
Yeah.
Dine with a street rat?
Dine with the street rat.
And Jasmine?
And Yasmin. Jose and Yasmin.
It's Aladdin.
Alan.
Who's Jose?
Probably Alan.
Alan?
Yeah.
It's Aladdin. And Jasmine.
Well,
what
tomato.
What would you ask them? on our dinner date.
I'd be like, what's it like to be out in the sun, 100-degree heat, and polyester?
Yeah, and they'd be like, oh, it's hot out here, but...
The Xanax keeps me going.
God, no. They'd be like, we live in the palace, and there's breeze in the palace.
Yep. No.
What else would you ask them?
How's your Honda running? Pretty good?
Like, we have a magic carpet.
Magic carpet.
How's your Honda running, bro?
You do Uber with that magic carpet?
That'd be funny. Oh, Paquette is upset about that comment.
Yeah, no, it's not having that.
I don't know who I would dine with. One of the princesses.
I bet.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know, Cinderella or something?
Cinderella? So did you hear about the guy who threw a dog off a cliff?
What?
Threw his dog off a cliff. He got 5 years in jail.
I don't want to hear about it.
I know. Earmuffs for sure. But that brings me on to serious shit.
Oh, wait, you were talking about the Germans, right? In Germany, they have sausage vending machines.
Refrigerated? I take it?
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Wow. That's a bit much.
Well, I mean, we probably have beef jerky in our vending machines.
I think we do.
Yeah, so what's the difference?
Sausage isn't beef jerky. Sausage is uncooked, right? Oh no, some is cooked. Must be pre-cooked.
Yeah, like, you know that sausage you can get pre-cooked?
Yeah, but it's still refrigerated.
Like a hot dog.
Like a hot dog.
You can eat those hot dogs cold, can't you?
You can.
Yeah, so.
I do. The jalapeno and cheddar hot dogs? Get out of here. So good. My favorite.
They're sausages, right?
Sausage, yeah.
What's the difference between a hot dog and a sausage?
I don't know. My guess is sausage is a mix of things. Hot dog is
a mix
all
of
beef.
Things. Hot dog is a mix of things. But then you have turkey dogs, you have chicken dogs, you have...
dogs.
Yeah. Don't touch my stuff. Don't look at
that. So that seems fun. Oh, but on to serious shit. A little segment, because Taryn's not into serious shit. So I'm going to go right into this. Israeli jets attack a Syrian chemical weapon plant. Why? Proactive. They said, what are you doing over here? Kapow! Blew him out. And then North Korea celebrates their 6th nuclear test with what? A block party. A block party raises major concerns for me. Won't be good. Won't be good for them. Won't be good for us too, but mostly for them. So, moving on from that, local news, Hyde Park in California, LA-ish, had an underground vault explosion. Is that a bank vault? No. Like electrical locker vault explosion. Pretty terrible. Blew up the street. Yeah. So this is the world we live in, people. Let's make it better. A little bit better, if we can. That brings us into rock, paper, dishes.
Are you done with your serious
Done
stuff?
with the serious shit. Loser of this does the dishes. Okay? Rock, paper, dishes. Taryn won this one.
Okay.
Strategizing. I'm going to get her on this. She's thinking too hard. Rock, paper, dishes. Rock, paper, got you for sure. Rock, paper, still sticking with it.
I win!
Taryn got this one. She has a few under her belt now. Few.
Yeah.
Very minimal amount, but
yeah.
It's neither here nor there.
Lot, which is weird because I always win things.
Yeah.
When we play against
things is one, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. This brings me into 100 years ago. My grandpa was telling us, hey, how about talk about when he was alive, things that were popular 100 years ago, or the norm 100 years ago. What are things like that? I'll tell you. Pugs had longer noses. That sleeping already.
You said 100. We're going back 100 years. Here we go.
100 years. Let me prepare myself. Yawning.
Okay.
Pugs had longer noses.
Well, don't
that
we
seems more
modify
ideal.
them or something?
We do modify them, yes.
That's super sad, but they're super cute.
And now they can't breathe, so maybe that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Porn.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Rough and tumbly. About the same.
100 years ago?
About the same.
What do you mean about the same?
Spread eagle, boobies out, everything.
Whoa!
About as soon as they made a camera, porn. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That really threw me for a loop. Swimsuits, on the other hand, dresses.
Yeah.
Full-blown dresses.
Yeah?
Super crazy.
Did you see him?
I saw him. I was jerking off a little bit to him.
Oh my god.
Vacuums, 150 pounds.
Oh my.
Your maid had to roll it around on a cart, and it had a 1 horsepower motor, so it was...
That's more than I weigh. That's more than
yeah, it was loud, and it was called a D-duster or something like that. Phone lines literally were cables to a tower. There's a picture of all these phone
upstairs?
lines. That's a good question. Someone had to bring it up, I guess.
No way. I'm lifting 150 pounds up the steps.
Had wheels like a little cart, so maybe that was a way, but phone lines literally went from your house to the tower. Like right now it's like satellite and signals and stuff. There was like this bridge picture of just wires. Ching, 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 just going crazy. Average life of a man?
45.
47 years old. Gone. Which, if you're 45 to 55, keep in mind that you can have a heart attack at any given moment.
I mean, you can...
Well, anyone can die at any given moment, but it's a thing men need to look out for. The average wage in 1910, 22 cents an hour. My grandpa at 9 years old made $1 a day. You kidding me? And not only because he was 9.
That's more than I made when I was 9.
Yeah, because we didn't work.
Oh, I worked. Now they call them internships.
Oh, right. Well, you weren't 9.
Volunteering.
You were drawing with your crayons.
At 9, I was a black belt at 9.
Oh, shout out to Taryn.
There you go.
Spending $10 a day.
On karate classes.
Yep.
They paid off. I can beat you up right now if I wanted to.
Well, that's up for a discussion. We'll do a pay-per-view if you guys want to pay for it.
That'd be fun.
90% of all doctors had no college education.
I'd probably out-stamina you at a certain point.
I mean, talk all you want, but you would not survive a punch. Like, you wouldn't. There's just no chance.
But if I, like, ran around and, like...
No, I just have to land one.
Yeah, you have to land one, and that's the hardest part. Yeah.
Especially giving me knees and elbows and kicks.
Well, are we boxing or are we MMA?
Wouldn't even matter.
Hat just dropped. The other shoe
threw down the gauntlet. Heroin was legal.
Yeah.
And they said it was good for the complexion and good for buoyancy of the mind.
Didn't like a lot of people in China or something
opium
all the time?
All the time. Yep.
Opium. What's the difference between heroin and opium?
Heroin's a derivative of opium, so it must be processed maybe to be stronger, is what I'm thinking. I think opium is direct from the poppy seed. I think
Poppy
from the papito seed. I think heroin's like another step down from that, like weed hash is what I'm assuming. And they said it was good for regulating the stomach and bowels, and a total guardian of health. What in the fuck?
Yeah, it makes you think, like, what's going to happen in another 100 years about what they think about coconut oil and...
Oh, right.
All that stuff.
What in the world, yeah.
Like, we were putting it in our hair, we were putting it on our skin.
Coffee, everything, yep.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah. Did you see Kid Rock his whole speech for running for Senate. Oh, he's like, fuck the KKK, da-da-da, there's some bastards.
You're talking about news again. I'm yawning.
I know, like, can't even go there with her. But this is important because the whole Trump thing, people are going to get into office because of their platform. And he's saying, fuck the KKK. Bro, that's all your fans. You know what I mean? So he could say all he wants, but that's all of his people.
Did you watch American Horror Story?
Yeah, American Horror Story Cult. Seemed to be good.
Oh, it's weird. It's weird.
Very weird.
I guess they're always weird. But I don't know. Do you think that the clowns are in her head, or do you think that the clowns are real?
Well, you know that it's like a schizophrenic type thing.
I know, but the little kid saw them too.
Oh, her daughter. No, or just some other girl?
It's a boy. Did you watch it?
It was a boy looking at the street gutter one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You thought that was a little girl?
Well, in my head, was it her kid or no?
We don't know. Because I guess we're spoiling alerting. Spoiling alerting?
Yeah.
Spoiling alert.
Spoiler alert.
The eggs are spoiling alert.
Spoiling alert on your milk.
Something's starting to smell fishy. Okay, so the babysitter asks the kid, which parent is yours? And he's like, they told me that I'm loved by both of them, but, like, you know, she was trying to get at, which one did you come out of? Like, what DNA do you share with, like,
he's like, I have two moms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so he could possibly have the same thing that the mom has. So do you think the clowns are real?
No.
You think they're fake?
Yeah. No one's going to let all these clowns run amok in a grocery store.
Why not?
Because people work there.
That one guy could have been in on it, or they could have killed him. Where'd he go? I don't know. No one else was in the grocery store.
That's what makes me think it's like schizophrenic type stuff. But I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Because it's supposed to be like a thriller or whatever,
yeah.
You know? Like, I think it'd be a cool twist to, like, really make it seem like they're crazy, and then...
Have it be real?
Wait, no. Which one do I want it to be? No, I don't know which one I want it.
You want them to seem crazy and it not be happening. Because it's the only way it can be.
Or if it is real...
I guess because it did actually happen.
Yeah,
remember the clowns?
What do you mean?
Remember the clowns that were terrorizing people in real life?
Yeah, but that wasn't like people knew that it was happening. It wasn't like you're crazy.
It wasn't a surprise, yeah.
What's scary is if you're seeing something and no one else believes you.
Yeah.
So you can't tell if you're crazy or not. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, schizophrenic type stuff.
But what if it was actually happening? What if you really were seeing the clowns? Is it
possible? Then other people would see it and it wouldn't be a big deal.
I guess we figured that out because there's no possible way that nobody else could have seen the clowns.
No possible way.
But what
Literally
if it was
no possible
possible?
Way.
What if it was possible?
No possible.
Not possible at all?
Not possible? Not possible.
That would be crazy if they could pull it off, though, right?
Right. You know, it's also crazy. Solar flares.
No, I know how it could be possible. Everybody else is in on it. Like that babysitter was like, "No, I don't see anything," but
it's her gang of friends.
Yeah. So if other people who are in the like the cashier guy at the store, like if he was in on it too and was like, no, I didn't see anything.
I really got mad at the bitch. Like, you run to your car, you get in, you start up, and you call someone? No, you leave. You get out of there.
But then the clown was in there.
Yeah, but at least I'm gone. Like, I'm out of where I was. I don't run out of where I just got attacked and call someone through my car. I'm in the car, I'm gone.
Weird stuff in the grocery store too. I would have been out. Like
after I see the one dude the clowns fucking on the watermelons. I'm out of there. I'm running out of there.
Well, I'm taking a watermelon first of all because ew. Like, let me get my watermelon first, then I'm out. What'd she even go to the grocery store for?
Whatever it is, you don't need it at this point.
She's just throwing bottles of rosé. You're gonna have to pay for that.
Definitely.
You might as well just take a couple things.
Yeah.
And she didn't get any snacks. She didn't get anything.
No. Solar flares. The sun basically shooting like kapow releases energy.
Uh-huh.
It blacked out our like high frequency radio for an hour in some places. But like the sun can just go kapow and just ruin us. And we're just chilling like, oh, Snapchat, Facebook.
That's what those lights are. The northern lights. Those are solar flares.
Oh, is it really? Wow.
Yeah, it's like, you never learned about this?
No.
It's like, here's our Earth, and then the sun does the flares, and then our Earth's like, whatever
magnetic.
pushes it, to the top and the bottom, and so we have the northern lights.
So
I could
freaky.
be completely wrong about this, just letting everybody know, but I think it's something like that, I don't know.
If you're well-versed in this, please let us know.
Yeah.
At Ian and Taryn Podcast, right?
Or I guess we should just ask Poppy.
I keep going here.
Because no one else watches. So, Poppy,
right.
is that correct? Or
text
is that
us.
not correct? I'll Google it. It's something like the solar flares, though. I know it's something like the sun does the solar flare, the burst of whatever. I think that's right for sure in there.
Yeah.
But.
Seems right to me.
And I heard that the northern lights are pretty much mainly green, and it's the photos that people take that make it all sorts of colors.
Right.
So, like, everyone's like, oh, it's going to be so pretty, but then they get up there, and it's just like, it's still cool, but it's more like just greens, instead of, like, when you see pictures, it's like pinks and purples and greens and all
like,
this.
I need to really have proof this was cool.
And it's really hard to see them because you don't know, like, you could go to Ireland or Greenland or wherever you need to go to like see some of these. I think you can see them sometimes in Alaska, but it's kind of hard to get to where you can see them. Yeah. And then they might not be there. So you can like spend your whole trip trying to see them and then not see them.
Oh, gotta Photoshop it.
You know, like, oh, like I want to, it's hard to like be like, I'm going to go see them and like plan a trip to see them because sometimes it might not be there. Yeah. Is my understanding.
Seems right to me.
That's what we're going to throw out there. Yeah. I don't know.
I'll accept it.
Okay. It's been accepted and moving on.
Accepted and passed. On to Bachelor Paradise. Yeah. How we feeling about...
It's my first time watching Bachelor in Paradise, and it's a little bit cheesy.
Cheesy and dating.
Yeah. It's a little bit cheesy.
It is a little cheesy. It seems a little bit set up, huh? Kind of like, do they know people are coming in? Like, all these things, you know? And the twins, like, really no one, like gave them a shot, or are they too out there?
Well, because it was too far into... It's hard to, like... It's, like... It's hard when they bring people in every week, because it's, like... Then they're trying to go on a date, and then it's like, well, I'm in Bachelor in Paradise, I might as well go on the date, but it's like, who do you really like?
Well, and everyone's
trying to... I feel like they need to reprogram the situation.
Yeah,
like,
and even when you're with someone, you're trying to, like, not get too attached just in case. So that's a little weird, but maybe those twins are just too brash, you know?
Well, it was too late in the game, like, it was just too late in the game. Everyone's, like, trying to get a rose. Because then it's weird because people are trying to get roses. So it makes it, like, you don't
you might as well stick with the one that'll give you a rose.
Yeah, to stay on the show. Yeah. So it almost seems like people shouldn't get kicked off of it. Yeah. It should just be, like, here's 15 girls and 15 guys, and, like, let's see what happens. But
and
then
is the surfer guy Dean? Is that his name?
Yeah, I don't know if he surfs.
Well, he looks like a surfer guy.
I don't know. But yeah, why?
Because he was really trying to give that girl a chance. The twin girl, you know?
Kind of, but like not really at the same time.
Yeah. Guess he should have. Excuse these farts.
So I don't know how I would want it to be, but...
I was hunching for about half of that podcast there. Need better stance, I think, but
How would you redo it? Because it just seems like people end up just like trying to just get a roast so you're not kicked off. So then it's kind of like, well, I'll give you one, you give me one kind of thing. Okay, we'll stick together.
They shouldn't make you have to commit. They should do it like Flavor of Love, where anyone could just do whatever, and then the girl picks whoever, and it's not like you stay or go. Everyone stays, right? And then I guess you have to have a main guy to say no. But why don't they just let it be a show and no one gets kicked off? You know what I mean?
But then, and like, the whole point is to see, because that causes drama. So I like to see when people get picked. You. I still think people should get picked, but it's like, I don't know how they need to do it, but they need to change it. And there needs to be more like guys and girls. I think they should just start with 20 girls and 20 guys that were on The Bachelor that we know. Yeah. Maybe 20 is too much. But sometimes it's not, because it kind of seems like there's barely anybody there. And I'm like, we're just kind of watching, like, why is the only drama this one couple? Yeah.
Well, it's like Big Brother. It's like dwindling down. And it's now who's going to do what? Yeah.
So maybe like 15 girls and 15 guys. And then like do different things where they go on dates, or like force people to go on different dates instead of like picking like, oh, like you have to go on a date with someone else now, or like you like, different things like twists, or like he pulls 2 names out of a thing and they're forced to go on a date. So then it's not so like weird, but then it's like drama-y.
Yeah.
And then you get
to the drama.
Then it's like, oh, you get to have like a rose ceremony where you get to pick people, and then you get to like spend the night with them or something, like the person you pick. So then it's like, are you going to pick me, or are you going to pick that girl? Are you going to pick that girl?
That's the other part. Oh.
And you don't go home, so it's not like you're just going to be like, we'll pick each other and be safe. Yeah. Because then it's like, if I don't pick you and I pick someone else, but they don't pick me next week, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm throwing myself out there. They're just like a little too scared, I think, of going home. Because you want to stay on the show and stay eating quesadillas in the pool.
That's exactly why.
The main goal is to eat quesadillas in the pool every day.
Margaritas and stuff.
So I would have just picked someone at the beginning. Like, they're not playing for money or anything, so it's weird. I would just be like, I'll pick you each week, you pick me each week, and we'll just sit and drink margaritas and not do this. And I'd be like, okay, sounds good.
I couldn't agree more with that.
All right.
And back to Big Brother. It looks like he's gone. He did a good job. But like, what do you think?
Oh, it's double eviction tonight, though.
Oh, Jason and Alex are going to go then. 100%.
Well, it depends.
If Jason's gone, you have to send Alex next. She will murder everyone.
Well, it depends.
She gets the veto.
HOH.
If she gets veto or HOH? Or what?
Well, Christmas can't play an HOH, but she's hurt anyway.
Yeah.
No, so it's like the people who can win HOH is like Josh, Raven, Kevin.
Okay, so
Alex has a pretty good shot.
If Alex saves herself, I'm sending Jason and Raven home.
This is why Josh was so upset that Paul was going to use the veto on Alex, because he wasn't explaining it correctly.
Right.
He knew it was wrong, but he wasn't explaining it correctly.
Yeah.
It's because if Alex is like has a high chance of winning HOH, because, and then that means she's going to put up Christmas and Josh. Wait, which one's?
Yeah. Yep, Jason? You're right.
Yeah, Josh.
And
she's
safe?
Not Paul. So I would have been
my boy.
No. I would have been like, you're like, she's gonna put us up and not you, and the only reason why you're taking her down is so you don't. I guess there's nothing you could do about it.
Well, and although I did pick Josh and Matt, which Matt is gone, Josh's still there.
It's so weird. I really thought he was gonna go home, but I think sometimes they up the drama to stay on the show.
Well, but he's also safe because he did all this dirt for everyone. For Paul.
He got kind of lucky, too.
Well, he got Paul on his side, and Paul was protecting him.
Christmas somehow,
and too. Christmas, yeah.
Well, he's I think he's, like, a good guy, but then also, like, kind of puts on a show for, like, TV.
Which
so
is
it was
good.
kind of like a mix.
Mm-hmm.
as to
think
why.
it's good.
But I thought he was gone like week 1, but I think because he's not actually like that, it's kind of more like showy or fun. He's not actually crazy as much. Then that's probably why he stuck around.
Okay, we got
I don't know.
Some other news. Lil Wayne having seizures again. They're saying not due to drugs, not due to this and that. But he is epileptic. So we have to give him credit for that, I guess. A lot of stress and da-da-da.
He's epileptic?
Yeah,
like
hardcore.
He just falls asleep randomly?
No, that means you have seizures. That's narcoleptic.
Oh.
Yeah. A little different. I
thought he was like the rat race guy who just falls asleep.
Which that doesn't make sense. And Usher's herpes accuser, that fat chick, said she has a sex tape of him in a Days Inn motel or whatever. So I'm like, nah, 0%. None of it's true. And everyone looked at her and said, for sure, if you can have any girl, you're not going to choose princess.
Sometimes you do.
Because it's different.
Sometimes you just do.
Nah, I'm sticking with it. Got to give him all the credit. Another note.
Sometimes they're up in those. Well, I don't even know why I'm talking for them, but
I mean,
don't know.
you could be right. Could be true.
In the clubs or whatever, and just whatever. I guess.
I'm gonna try a big girl this time.
Oh,
I guess. Maybe.
But he did come out with that song Confessions.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, this girl is hideous, though.
To each their own.
To each their own, for sure.
Beauty's on the inside.
Right, that's a fact. Back on Irma, the storm. Yeah. Richard Branson's island. All messed up.
What's on his island?
Dwayne Wade has a house there. He has a huge house there. Some other people have houses there.
Just houses? There's no stores or anything?
I don't think any stores. You bring whatever you need. All your wine and gold bricks and whatever.
But like, how do they like keep it clean and like?
Oh, you have maids and supplies and all that stuff. It's just baller stuff, yeah.
So who is living? How can I get the job to be the house watcher? I
mean, yeah.
Because somebody has to watch the house, or is nobody watching the houses?
Oh, for sure. There has to be.
It's like a bling ring situation, like
right, but
nobody's watching the houses.
Getting there would be very tough. You know.
How do you get there?
Boat, I guess.
Well.
Seaplane, maybe.
A boat?
Hey, Richard Branson, if you're listening, invite your favorite podcasters.
Well, I'm just wondering.
I'm just wondering too. Yeah.
Anybody needs a house watching job,
right?
For one of these
for the summer, ideally for the summer.
Well, I'll take winter too. Like
I'll do the winter too.
If you're trying
fall,
to do
spring.
Like they might want to do it spring, summer, but if you want to be there.
We'll do it 365, is what we're saying.
Yeah, like I'll wash some windows and clean some floors. Yeah. Well, like, what's it doing? You can't just sit there, right?
I think he lives there.
Who lives there?
Richard Branson.
I know, but you said that there was houses that people...
Oh, right. That's like vacation homes.
I know, but who watches it?
Oh, right.
You can't
just
Dwayne
Wade. We'll warm your TV up for you while you're gone. You don't want to cold start that TV.
Yeah, you need, like... to water, you need, like, houses need to be kept.
You don't want the sheets to get all stiff, you know. Gotta break them in.
I don't know, that's weird, isn't it? Or no, do people just leave their houses?
Hey, I'm sure they have house sitters and all that good stuff.
Well, then how do we become a house sitter for these island houses?
Yep.
And how do they go home? Like, okay, you're on the job. Yeah. Are you just on the job 24/7?
It's probably seasonal. Like if you worked at a retreat or something.
Like a cruise?
Like a cruise, I would say. This is just me bullshitting. I have no idea. But
there's no stores.
Rich, just hit us up.
Why are you hitting up Rich?
Rich, hit us up.
Why are you asking Rich to hit us up? We need the people who have houses on the island. Rich is there, is he not?
Rich is there.
Well,
I'm going to call him Rich.
Yeah, well, maybe Virgin flies there.
Oh.
I don't know. I think I'll Google this when this is done.
Yeah, definitely.
We're at 40. I might go Google. Just watch. Next time our podcast is going to be from the island. We got the house watching job.
Like, you need a little tune up on your. You gotta have a treadmill there. I'll fix your treadmill, bro.
Yeah, like I'll do whatever. I'll water the plants or whatever needs to be done.
Yeah. Well, now I need to rebuild, so I'll help rebuild, and you can help with the food.
I'll do whatever
quesadillas
they want me to do. Just seems weird because nobody lives on this island, right?
I think he lives there full time. Well, he's a busy dude, so maybe he does other stuff.
I know, but there's no like 7-Eleven or anything, right?
No.
There's nothing else, so like.
Oh, that is a good point. Someone has to bring food.
I know, but he might like fly his helicopter over there at the end of the day. But like, how do you get food? Yeah, like how do you?
Everyone needs Postmates.
I don't know. I'll look into this when we're done here. Figure it out.
So we just started Glow.
Oh yeah, Netflix.
We haven't seen Game of Thrones, so don't fucking ask us again, eh?
Who asked us?
Every fucking body, eh?
Oh.
Glow, about female wrestlers. Mark Maron in there. One of the godfathers of podcasting.
Yeah.
Podfather.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing great. Phone's on silent, falling my way down. Oh, got to vibrate. Still came through.
I haven't had my phone on vibrate in years.
Really?
Years, yeah.
Since the old flip phones?
I actually haven't had my phone. I never have. It's always on night mode.
Really?
Yeah, I never. Do you ever hear my phone go off ever, except for alarm clocks? Do you ever hear any jingle?
I hear about 7 alarm clocks every morning.
Well, I have to set like 20 alarm clocks to
set
feel
one
safe.
And you get up when it's time.
No,
oh
I
my God, it's like 7:30, 7:45.
No, it's more than that.
8:15,
no,
8:20.
It's like 6, 6:05, 6:10, 6:15, 6:20. It helps. Like I can sleep better at night knowing that there's 20 in case something happens to the first
tell
one.
Her. Everyone tell her that's wrong.
What do you mean? Sometimes
wrong.
I like to slowly get up. You shouldn't.
Fake news.
You actually shouldn't spring out of bed. You should wake up, relax, open your eyes, slowly.
Oh yeah, it's so relaxing. Bling 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 bling.
It only went off once this morning. Once I get up, then I'll turn them all off. But sometimes I forget.
Only once?
Sometimes I forget.
Only once this morning?
Only once this morning.
You leave and then bling 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 bling.
No, it was only once this morning. But do you ever hear my phone ringing or like any other? No, because I'm too scared. If I'm like at a job or something and it goes up, like it's too scary.
Not worth it.
So I just never, I just check it every 5 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
So
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
TJ wants us to pick him up at 9 from the Amtrak station.
What?
Yeah.
Where's Amtrak?
In Fullerton.
Oh, God.
Oh, do I know where it is?
Is it that bus station right there?
I'm thinking
or is
maybe.
it a train? Did he take a train?
Amtrak
Why did he take
is
a train?
Left early, I guess. I don't know.
All right, well.
Well, anyways. Thank you guys for listening. This has been the Ian
and Taryn
Podcast.
Yay! And then next week we're going to have the podcast with Piquet.
The podcast, yes.
Oh, with her little paws.
Little baby Nala. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Ian and Taryn Podcast. See you next week.
Goodbye.